All right, let's just dive straight into this explainer. Today, we're going to see exactly how to take one single YouTube video and transform it into a massive, multifaceted language lesson using Google NotebookLM. I mean, if you've ever spent hours meticulously crafting a lesson plan around a tiny 5-minute video clip, well, this is about to completely shift your perspective. What we're looking at here is really a masterclass in leveraging AI. We're drawing directly from a brilliant tutorial by Russell Stannard to show you how just a handful of clicks in this interface can generate a week's worth of highly targeted materials. It's wild.
So here is our roadmap. We'll start off by setting up the workspace, then we'll generate some comprehension questions, build out vocabulary lists, create some advanced interactive activities, generate custom audio podcasts, and finally, wrap up with a few awesome bonus tools.
Okay, part 1. Setting up the workspace and adding your source video.
For our case study today, we're going to use a fantastic TED Talk by Lucy Hone, all about resilience. And jumping right into the NotebookLM dashboard, pulling this in is incredibly simple. You literally just click New Notebook, select the YouTube source option, and paste your video link. Doing this anchors the AI entirely to the transcript of that specific video. And honestly, this is a vital strategy for language teachers. While our example uses English today, this works flawlessly for languages like Polish, Spanish, or French, as long as your source video is actually in that target language.
Moving right along to Section 2, generating comprehension questions to check understanding.
Once your video is loaded up, you'll want to focus on the prompt window at the bottom of your screen. We type in this exact command. Now, notice the specificity here. We are explicitly telling it our student's proficiency, level B2, so upper intermediate. This forces the AI to perfectly calibrate the difficulty of its questions based on exactly what we asked for.
And boom, the results generate instantly, right there in the viewing window. You get highly relevant questions and, my favorite part, exact timestamps showing where the answers appear in the video. But actually, wait, this is a really crucial point. The AI won't always generate the answer key for you automatically, so make sure you just ask for it in your next prompt. Once you do, you can copy and paste the whole shebang straight into your lesson plan.
All right, on to Section 3, building vocabulary lists and extracting keywords.
Returning to our input field, we're going to enter this new command. We're asking NotebookLM to do the heavy lifting here. We don't just want it to find the words, we want it to define them in a way our target B2 student would actually understand. That bridges a really critical gap for those upper intermediate learners.
And just look at how cleanly that outputs. You instantly get this beautifully formatted list of words like resilience, profound, and navigate, complete with tailored definitions directly in the main interface. Because the formatting is so tidy, it is literally ready to be dropped into a student worksheet with basically zero editing on your end.
Next up is Section 4, creating advanced activities and interactive exercises.
Okay, before we prompt for these advanced activities, I have a massive pro tip for those of you teaching languages other than English. Over in the NotebookLM settings menu, you can simply change your output language. This is a total game changer. It means you can upload a French video and ensure that every single activity, question, and matching game is produced entirely in French. It seamlessly adapts right to your target language.
Going back to our English example, though, we submit this prompt to construct a matching activity. We aren't just asking for phrases here, we are commanding the AI to actively design a specific pedagogical task by manipulating the source transcript.
The interface then cleanly separates the beginnings and the endings of the phrases, so your students have to match embarking on a with deep dive, and so on. It's such a fantastic chunking exercise for learners. Just, remember to delete the AI's answer key from the bottom before you hand it out. We definitely don't want to make it too easy for them.
Now, if you want to spark some real analytical thinking, try commanding the AI to generate a formal and an informal summary side by side. This completely turns NotebookLM from a simple worksheet generator into a partner for deep linguistic analysis. Students can sit there and compare how language register fundamentally changes both vocabulary and sentence structure.
All right, let's hit Section 5, generating custom podcasts and audio lessons.
This brings us to what is, frankly, a highly impressive feature. We're going to use the original video transcript to generate custom audio lessons. Normally, the audio overview feature just summarizes the document, but instead of settling for a generic summary, we are going to use the Customize button located right in the audio panel to give our AI podcasters a very specific mission.
When you click Customize, a prompt box pops right up. We plug in this specific prompt.
By doing this, the AI knows its job isn't just to casually chat about the video's overarching theme of resilience. No, we're telling it to actively behave like English language teachers dissecting the text for our learners.
And the resulting custom audio? It is absolutely breathtaking. When you hit generate and listen back, the AI hosts actually introduce themselves as guides for B2 English learners. They discuss the phrases so naturally, creating this completely bespoke listening comprehension tool. You can just download it as an audio file directly from the interface and share it straight with your class.
Finally, let's wrap up with Section 6, Bonus Tools and Complementary Tech.
So while NotebookLM is obviously a powerhouse, tools like EduCafe and Gaston are really fantastic alternatives mentioned in our source material. EduCafe is brilliant for generating reading texts with matching audio and activities. Gaston lets you drop in a YouTube link, pull the transcript in any language, and immediately use embedded ChatGPT to build gap fills and matching games. And of course, Russell Stannard's website, teachertrainingvideos.com, is just an absolute goldmine for further tech integration. He even offers a free 14-part course on using these exact tools.
It really makes you stop and think. Look at everything we built today from just one single YouTube link. If this level of tailored, high-quality, multifaceted lesson building is possible in just a few clicks right inside the NotebookLM interface today, how in the world will we be teaching tomorrow? Will traditional lesson planning as we know it become a thing of the past, completely replaced by strategic AI curation? It's a fascinating shift for sure, and one we are all navigating together. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I highly encourage you to open up NotebookLM and try plugging in some of these commands for yourself.